With the bearing flats and the pop rivets now in place, I can go ahead and place a drive shaft. This is a 3-inch long shaft. I'm just going to place one. The workflow for all the others is exactly the same. I'm just going to move and rotate that shaft into the correct position. As we know, in Vex robots, these are square shafts, and they're running inside that bearing flat, which is circular. To assemble this, I'm going to use a constraint, and I'm going to constrain the center line using the insert. And then when we look at the bearing flat, there are a couple of circular edges I can use. Reverse that direction. And I'm going to use an offset of negative 0.375. Again, if you need to change this later on, it's pretty easy to do. Having added the insert constraint, let's check what motion is left, and that's good. The drive shaft can rotate inside the bearing flat just as we want. To hold that in place, I'm going to add a shaft collar. Add a couple of constraints. One will be between the face and the face of the channel. We'll apply that, and then the center line. And I'm going to get the center line on the bearing flat. There it is, and I can click on OK. Now let's check the motion. Well, that's not quite right. I need to fix that collar. And I do that using an angle constraint between the top of the little set screw and the face of the drive shaft. Click OK. With the drive shaft and shaft collar in place, I can now start to think of creating the wheel assembly.